Time to bring the bass back.
Mix is the beat of our culture. Our stories.
So I see myself having a couple number one albums.
Spotlighting inspiring content from Generation Mix. The next generation of creators, artists, and filmmakers. Our music. Discover fresh artists first from around the world. Uniquely Filipino.
It's hard to get this energy anywhere else.
Mix is the beat of our culture.
Hello everyone! Welcome to this MYXclusive. I'm Ai, and for today we're going to be discovering a fresh artist, as you know the intro video said also. And this band is actually a duo from Manila. They're a rock band composed of two members, John Rojas and RV Zafra, who will be joining us. And they actually released their first single under Tarsi Records called I Think We're Onto Something Good. And last year, before the year 2021 ended, the Tarsi Records actually teased about them a little bit in the Tarsier Yearbook 2021. So now, their first single under Tarsi Records is finally out, and we're going to be getting to know more about them. They actually started playing together back in 2009. So if this is the first time you're hearing about them, they actually go way back already. So let's get to know more about them and their music. Please welcome John and RV of Aviators.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning, John and RV. Please greet everyone watching right now live. We're live on 5 platforms, I believe. Go ahead.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully you'll enjoy what we have to say.
Yeah, like what he said.
Yes, hopefully mag-enjoy naman tayong lahat. So how are you guys doing? May I know where you're joining us from? I am in QC right now. How about you guys?
Makati.
I'm actually in Iloilo.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's far. Makati and Iloilo. Okay. So,
An LDR.
are you really from there? RV, taga Iloilo ka talaga?
Yeah, because we met in high school. Because John, we were schoolmates back then. Back in 2009, that's where we met. Because he used to go to school here in Iloilo.
Ooh, which school in Iloilo?
University of San Agustin.
CSA, basically.
Yes, in Iloilo. CSA of Iloilo. All right.
Yeah.
So, when did you move here naman sa Metro, John?
I'm actually from here talaga. It's just, I think it's my parents, it's a work thing. So I think they were assigned to Iloilo for a bit. But to answer your question, I was here since 2012. So that's around college. Yeah.
Okay, so let's take it back to University of Iloilo days, University of San Agustin days. So how did you guys meet each other, and how did you know na you guys are music soulmates?
Well, it usually starts in the usual way of how bands in high school are. You know what I mean? Like, I think there was a battle of the bands happening, and
Yeah.
a bunch of guys just kind of, went around classrooms asking if anyone played
Yeah.
any instrument. So I was one of those guys who were asked.
So classmates talaga kayo, like literal same class?
Actually,
We
no.
were in different sections.
Yeah.
And then me and a friend of mine actually we were the ones that went around classroom to classroom.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They went around asking for someone who played drums. So I
Yeah.
played
Mhm.
that was me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
But I've
where?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now I was
Go
just
ahead.
gonna ask, where did you learn how to play the drums, naman?
That was actually my first instrument. I think I learned around 4th grade or something. But as time kind of went on, I realized I can really write songs on the drums. So I wanted to learn more about melodies and chords. So I made a slight shift to guitar, which opened up the palette for singing, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And did you take up formal lessons for drums and guitar?
Drums, yes. Guitar, YouTube.
YouTube University is the best. But how about for you, RV? Like, how did you get started in music and playing instruments?
Well, at first, when I was younger, I tried learning piano, but I was at a phase where parang sports pa yung mindset ko, and then it didn't stick to me. And then after years later, I tried learning guitar, and then after that, we were yeah, just basically went there, and then I tried learning guitar, and then I fell in love with the bass because it's a percussive melody instrument. Yeah, so that's where it kind of rolled over.
And which sport did you play pala?
I sucked at basketball. Sucked really bad, really bad.
I was gonna relate it kasi to High School Musical,
Oh,
Troy Bolton, na
Oh,
parang
diba?
sports muna, but music is
Ikaw
calling
yan.
me.
yeah, but it was not. It was not meant to be.
So, okay, let's talk about when you guys first formed a band together. So, was it just the two of you back then, or
No.
were there other members as well? And what did you guys call yourselves?
That's actually a very interesting story.
Yeah.
To answer your first question, there are a lot of us. Members constantly change, and we just played covers really. But to
Mm-hmm.
be honest, we didn't really have one name. You know what I mean? Like every battle of the
Every
band
event, we had a
was
different name every event.
change
Like,
it
what
up.
were some of them? Do you remember?
Uh, what were some of them?
yeah.
Huh.
Oh my god.
I remember two. They're like the lamest band names ever. I
Yeah.
remember one. I think it was called Uproot or something. And then
Yeah. Because we were like a metal band back then.
yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
Uproot. Okay.
And then what are other names? Weirdly enough, we had a name called Safe as Milk. I don't know why. I think my dad made it up for us.
While
Because
you were a metal band, Safe as Milk.
yeah, it's a great concept.
We were constantly shifting genres.
All right. But how did you find naman your sound now, your music now, and how did it boil down to to just the two of you?
I think it's a very recent happening lang eh. I think after college we didn't really play music for around 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
And then around I think 2016 we started to try to kind of write things, but around that time the songs were okay, they're all right, but I think the realization of the sound that we had was around I think just 2019. Actually, it's pretty recent.
Yeah. So we
Mhm.
got a little more into like more. I don't know if it's indie, but more experimental bands.
Mhm. But
Yeah,
during
in high school
go ahead.
we kind of just played around like Rage Against the Machine or Red
Yeah,
Hot Chili
Rage Against
Mhm.
the Machines, Nirvana
like
stuff.
that. Yeah, and
Usual
then
battle of the bands stuff.
Yes,
we
exactly. I think everyone has to start from there, from those artists, yun talaga. And then you also have the OPM greats. But yeah, pag sa international yun, yung mga talagang una mong natutuhan to play. But as you said, when you were in college, you kind of stopped doing music. So is it safe to assume that you guys took up non-music related courses?
Yeah,
I took
yeah,
multimedia arts at CSB, so
So medyo pwede pa
I
rin. How about
yeah.
you, RV?
I took advertising here at Central Philippine University here in Iloilo.
So
Yeah,
parehong media related din yung
yeah.
courses
It's
ninyo.
kind of great.
arts.
It's the same creative wavelength then.
Medyo. I'm Broadcom naman sa UP. So
So
I
I
get what you're what you're trying to get at. But during those years, like, did you stay in touch? How did you guys reconnect after that? And how did you decide na parang, okay, uh, we've studied this, but talagang gusto pa rin natin i-pursue yung music?
We never lost contact.
yeah,
RP will
Nice.
tell you that we have annual trips, maybe more than once.
yeah.
Wow, LDR, let's go.
Yeah, because he's been my best friend since high school, yes, and then we carried over until right now. We have the same taste in music, so that's why out of the bandmates that we had back then, we were the ones that really stayed in touch. Well, me and we're still friends, but we're the ones that's really pursuing this.
That's great.
We
That's
kind
a
of have
great
the same
foundation to have.
career trajectory, din.
Yeah, same. Yeah, same.
Mm-mm. Ang galing kasi you weren't just basically music buddies or bandmates in high school. You were best friends. And not just friends, you were best friends. So ang galing na you were able to carry that over to Aviators now. And, we have your music now because of that also. So let's talk about Aviators. Where did the name come from? Are you sticking with it this time? And um, why this genre naman?
The name, I think we just kind of love how vintage it sounds.
Mhm.
It connotes a lot of old visuals in your head.
Yeah,
Uh, well, badly put, the shades, the sunglasses, or you could also imagine it in a World War II setting. Those guys who fly planes.
Mhm.
But aside from that, I think we like this group called the Last Shadow Puppets, and
yeah,
Mhm.
we have a song on there called Aviation, which we love a lot, and so we kind
yeah.
of jumped off from there.
And they're a duo as well. Alex
Yeah,
Turner and
also,
Miles Kane.
yep.
Yeah,
So again, it came from your commonalities, your common likes, which is again a great foundation to have for a group, especially since there are only two. There's only two of you in the group. Like, what sparked that decision, naman? Because usually, diba, parang you want more people in the group, more minds, para mas they say mas creative, ganon. But for you guys, bakit na-decide nyo na, okay, I think we can do this kahit na dalawa lang tayo?
I think it came from the realization that it's hard to find people to commit. You know what I mean?
yeah. Actually,
That's true.
very.
We didn't start it thinking, well, it'll just be the two of us forever. But it kind of came to a point na we just thought, now let's just do it ourselves. We're actively looking for other minds to collab with, but in the longer scheme of things, it's really hard to find people to commit to the music thing.
Mhm.
And people who are like in the same spectrum
Hmm?
of musical taste.
Now that we're talking about your spectrum of musical taste, who are your musical influences?
Um, Maybe I can say one, then RV can say another one.
Sure.
Arctic Monkeys,
Yeah, one is Mini Mansions.
Mhm.
Oasis,
A bit of
Oasis.
Oasis, and then a lot of some Last Shadow Puppets, and a bit of David Bowie and Pulp. Yeah, more
Wolf Alice.
90s. Yeah, Wolf Alice.
Mm-mm.
But you
Yes.
got to
Yeah,
And
talk to
Wolf
them, I think,
Alice.
right? You got to talk to them,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
ooh, do you guys watch MYXclusives also?
Yeah. It
We saw that.
shaped our height. Well, for me, shaped my elementary days.
Yeah.
Aw, that's right. I got to talk to Wolf Alice. Ito, I'm looking at my archive. 2021, last year, April 15, 2021. Yes.
Good for
Oo.
you.
Yeah,
Pero
we're
sina
big
Ellie and
fans.
Theo lang, hindi sila complete, but still.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah, but still, oo. Okay, but now you guys are here on MYXclusive. So, let's talk about yung inyong ano naman, yung creative process. Like with like minds, I think it's a little bit easier to come up with something. You guys probably get each other in an instant. How is it like for you? How do you make songs?
I don't think we really have a set process.
structured
It's a
process.
very flexible thing. Maybe I can
Mm-hmm.
start something out like a demo or something, then I can send it over to RV and see what he thinks, and vice versa.
Yeah,
But when we demo songs, we really want it to be close to perfect. It's not a scratchy acoustic thing. It's really a full arrangement.
Wow.
So when we bring it into the studio, me and RV can just focus on the technicalities and not waste too much
performance
time
aspect. Yeah,
troubleshooting, I think.
So
Mhm.
a lot of the creative, like the chunk of the creative process happens before going into the studio.
And then when you're there na, parang medyo polishing na lang,
Yeah.
ganon. Yes.
It's
Oh,
a matter of redoing things better, you know.
Yeah,
mhm.
yeah.
I mean, whatever floats your boat, kung yun yung nagwo-work sa inyo, di ba? Others
Yeah.
naman, parang when they come into the studio, that's where the inspiration pours in. But for you guys, studios, for polishing na lang yan. Okay. But, okay, let's talk about your latest single naman. Your first single under Tarsi Records. I think we're onto something good. So what's the inspiration behind this song and what does it mean?
I think it came from the urge from both of us to kind of write a song that's very upbeat and energetic, you know. But it's a party from start to finish. Eh. So
Yeah.
prior to writing that song, we didn't really have a track that tickled that pickle of ours, you know. So we just really wanted to go full on party with it. Even I think the lyrics and the song, what the song was called, kind of helps bring that idea forward.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a gritty party dancey fit track. Well, to quote the great Ben Thatcher of Royal Blood, it's kind of a rock and roll for your hips thing.
Yeah.
It's very catchy. I especially like the bass line na parang dun 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 dun. Parang tapos paulit-ulit siya parang oh my gosh, ang simple niya but it's so catchy na parang it sticks to your head tapos parang you'll find yourself nodding na lang while you're listening to it. So it's such a party song nga rin, but not the usual kind of EDM type. I think this is a bit different. Thank you so much for offering this to the Filipino listeners. Now that we're on the topic, you're part of Tarsier Records, which we of course know that talagang ang goal is to introduce and to promote Filipino talent to the global arena. So, can you tell us how you got involved sa Tarsier Records? Why you chose Tarsier? What do you think about it? What's so great about Tarsier Records bringing your talent to the world?
With Tarshir, we got connected to them through our audio engineer.
Mm.
Si Nick from Line In Records. Hi Nick.
Shout out, Nick.
Shout out Nick, you the man. Yeah. So he really believed in the tracks. So he really wanted it to get out there. And as for why, Tarsier is a very international forward music label, and
Yeah.
from what we feel about the music, and hopefully you guys feel the same way. The songs sound very foreign, I guess, for lack of a better term. You know.
Yeah.
Or maybe we can say world class, like something we can really promote to different kinds of audience, not
Hmm?
just the Filipino audience. And yeah, I agree. Your music is very in that spectrum of music, which I think Tarsier is what Tarsier is all about. Now, let's talk about the lyric video naman and your upcoming music video for this song. I think we're onto something good. Can you tell us about it?
Well, the lyric video you guys saw, it's very psychedelic.
Yeah,
So
very
that
psychedelic.
that jumps off from the overall concept of the upcoming
Music
music
video.
video
Yeah.
we'll be having real soon. But we can't really explain too much how it looks visually, but I can say that it kind of encapsulates how the song sounds and how it feels in a very visual aspect. So it's a party for your eyes, basically.
Yeah.
Ooh. And I think just by watching the lyric video, we already have, you know, a slight idea as to how it will look like. And so
Mhm.
you've shot it, right? During
Yeah.
the pandemic. How is it like shooting during the pandemic, this music video for I think we're onto something good.
Oh, for this one, it's a very animation heavy
Yeah.
video. So
Animation heavy.
Ah, okay. So will you guys be seen here or puro
Uh,
animation talaga?
yeah.
yeah,
There
we'll
are
be there.
performance cuts that we shot
Ah.
separately.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. He shot it over in Iloilo, and then me here.
Yeah.
Then
Ay, so
we
hindi
just
kayo nag-reunite for this? Walang
for,
reunion na nangyari.
for that video, no,
Yeah.
but now we
For
see
that
each other
video.
a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Wala namang ano. Parang you've been together since high school, so no biggie if you guys see each other now or not. But
Yeah.
speaking of, working on this song during the pandemic, how was it like writing the song during the pandemic? Like, do you guys usually do it over Zoom? How do you like make music during this time?
It's mostly a solo thing. Baon.
Yeah.
Dala ka na lang ng
Pitching
baon.
ideas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Honestly, it kept the same during the pandemic. Like, the whole
Mm-mm.
thing.
Well, for most musicians, yes. I think based on also the times that I've talked to different artists, pang nagiging therapeutic yung pagsulat, pag-release ng music during these times. So it's nice to know that it's the same case for you guys, and we'll be looking forward to more of your music. So what else can we expect from you for this year, for 2022?
Well, after I think we're onto something good. You're gonna be smacked with a lot more tracks,
Yeah.
more than your hands can count.
Ooh! So marami na naka-line up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we actually have an album. I
Coming
think
out
we're on
this year.
this part of an album, and we'll be dropping
Ooh.
singles for that every 2 months, I think. But all I can say is you'll have no shortage of content from us this year.
Yeah.
Overflowing with content. Now, I also know that you have, lives outside of Aviators. I kind of checked your socials a little bit and found out, John, you are an art director. Can you tell us about that side of you?
Oh, I work for Sachi and Sachi, which is an ad agency. So I'm an art director for them since 2016. So that's quite
Mm-hmm.
a while from now. But it helps. It helps. Without it, I don't think I'll have the same attention to detail and drive for stuff outside of it because it's good training, especially creatively.
So how do you apply that in aviators naman or to aviators, your work here?
Mhm.
Are you also hands-on when it comes to the visual side of aviators?
Yes, 200%.
Like what do
um,
you do specifically?
I design. Well, in college, I was trained as a designer. So for aviator stuff, I am very hands on with the album covers and collaterals and whatnot. And I also like filmmaking. Me and RV also like films.
Mm-hmm.
We used to do a bit of filmmaking. So in terms of music videos and stuff, that's really something we
Yeah.
go ahead first into.
Okay. And yeah, I also saw naman sa profile ni RV, you're into photography. I've seen, your photos of different artists as well. Like a quick look at your timeline and dami na like Rocky ni Edgar, Ben and Ben. You too. I was
Oh,
there
my,
when they
oh my God,
performed
you too.
sa Philippine Arena yun, 'di ba?
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
And we were together. We watched you two together. And like you too.
Oh,
It's
ang
like a
ganda
different
nun.
experience. Oh my goodness.
He cried.
Yes. And that's
Yeah.
just one of
Yeah.
your,
Tears up a bit.
just one of your photographs there. There's also Bamboo, Lian and Naara, Juan Carlos, Moonstar 88, Urban Dub, Chico Sai, Franco, SpongeBob, and dami. So tell us about this career of yours. Is this like a professional thing or is this something you do as a hobby?
Yeah, yeah. For the photography side, it's more of a hobby. Kasi I full time I work as an operations supervisor for one of the Philippine Film Development Council of the Philippines divisions here.
Ooh,
And
FDCP. Oo.
yes, FTCP. And then I'm currently starting a boutique digital agency myself. And then yeah, so that's basically that and the music thing. Yeah, that's what's keeping me busy right now.
You guys have a lot on your plate, but we're so thankful that you still have time for your music. Thank you for introducing Aviators to us. We'll be looking forward to more of your music, especially this year. As you said, more content than we can actually deal with. But for now, to everyone watching, please do stream. I think we're on to something good. Have a great time. Share it with your friends. And please vote for the official music video coming out soon. Can we, by the way, announce when it's coming out? Like an estimate?
Um, less than
Or
10
not yet?
days. Less than 10 days.
Less than
Yeah.
10 days. Okay, that's a good enough estimate. Thank you so much. Okay, so in less than,
So
ooh,
Feb 19,
wait,
yeah.
Feb
yes,
19.
Feb 19.
I forgot.
we
Feb
got the
19.
go signal. We got the green light. Thank you so much, Miss Isa. February 19, the music video for I Think We're Onto Something Good will be dropping. So when it does drop, please do vote for it on our official website, mix.global, so it may enter the mix charts. It can be seen by more viewers, and more people can appreciate the music of Aviators. So before we let you go, do you have a final message to everyone watching? And please tell us where we can follow you online. Let's start with RV.
So yeah, first to answer the first question, obviously I would like to thank my family and friends for the like ever supportive efforts. And for for personally or like for aviators, yeah, we're on Facebook and Instagram, Aviators Manila.
And go ahead, your personal accounts.
Yeah, so personal accounts I have, yeah, it's RV Damned. It's my Instagram account. Yeah, for me
Witty.
Slide
that's
into his DMs.
Sayang walang well. Well, RV damned.
oh,
Walang
just steal
well.
that.
How about you, John?
Well, to everyone who's watching right now, I hope you've listened to the song and I hope you like it. We enjoyed making it, and we hope you guys enjoy listening to it as much as we did. Socials, RB already mentioned. Aviators MNL. It's a pretty easy search, and you can find me John Rojas on Instagram for photography.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Wait, last question pala. This is
Yep.
something I'm curious about lang. RV, your last name is Zafra. Are you connected to the author, Jessica Zafra? Are you related to her?
I'm not sure because if she's from because my dad's from Bulacan, so if she's from Bulacan, then for sure we're related. But no, but
Ah.
my aunt's a big fan of her. Really big fan
Okay,
of her.
how about Zafra Motors? Lahat ng Zaf, kasi parang it's a very unique last name eh, di ba? So parang I think baka may connection somewhere. So okay, hindi pala sure. Alright, thank you so much RB and John for joining us this morning. Again, thank you to everyone who watched this MYXclusive interview. If you're watching this live or it's a replay, please do check out I Think We're Onto Something Good. Thank you so much, guys. Once again, I'm VJ Ai. Thanks RB Zafra and John Rojas of
Thank
Aviators.
you.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.